Hi guys, my hat camera, or at least my hat, I've just taken my GoPro mount off it because this one takes my GoPro with the rubber sleeve on it, and I do get problems. I struggle with the button. I mean, it all works, but I just struggle with it. Also tends to get very warm. Reading up on it, people say they overheat and stop working. So I thought I would run it without that on there. So I 3D printed another one that this will fit into without the rubber sleeve on it. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to try these brass ferrules, I think they're called, although the listing calls them something completely different. These are the right size for standard camera usage. What I used to use was these you used to be able to buy in Poundland for £1. Fit, universal, fit most phones. And for £1, they were fine. They do break eventually. This bit does split and the little brass ferrule comes loose in there. So what I was doing was using the ones that were broken, taking the ferrule out and then putting them in one of these. But I bought some. Just a very quick review on this. Although this looks like it's metal, that's actually plastic. And that does break quite easily. I mean, you're paying £1, or you were. This was a few years back. I use them for all sorts of things. I've got probably half a dozen in my bag. Right, so sidetrack there. Back to this thing. What you do is you rest that on a soldering iron to heat it up and push it in. And if you've got the hole the right size, it'll melt just enough of the PLA for it all to fit in there and hold in place. So I have my soldering iron. I'm just using my little one here. It is hot, so we'll give it a few minutes to warm up. It doesn't need much warming up. There we go, we're in. So we'll let that cool down. We'll give it a try. So we'll be back in a minute. Oh, just before we go, I printed this on the lowest quality, which you can probably see. There's plenty of lines on it. Printed it for speed of print, because I still use my original, whatever it is, Ender 3, which appears to be about 100 times slower than all the modern ones. That was about 3.5 hours to print that on the lowest setting. It would have been 6 hours on high quality. There we go. I don't think I showed you, but under there, that's the bolt that goes up through. I've got a washer there, a washer on top. That clamps it onto the peak of the cap. Probably do with a wash, actually. I've worn this for probably years. That looks a bit sticky under there, because I usually have some blue tack stuck up under there when I'm flying my model aeroplanes. It's just handy to have a bit of blue tack to adjust nose weight and that sort of thing. That's a handy place to carry it. Jag Betty, Jag Live, Spiz, one of the channels I frequent. Lifeboats, RNLI, I think. Yeah, well, there we go. So I can access. You're going to turn on? There we go. Yeah, I just have trouble pushing it through the rubber case. And there's this thing about it overheating, especially in this hot weather. So that's sort of a bare bones holder. You've got access to all the various bits. The actual main case I downloaded off of Thingiverse, but made my own adjustments to it for what I want. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.